Well, I just done a live stream guide is a job, but it's just film with the martian. I'm just going to do a short uh, live stream, maybe 20 minutes or thereabouts. Curma timer finumad mowad in this. I'll put a 20-minute timer on my smart watch. That's in base. And you may give a row ad, I don't want to be too long. Marajara ta blasted Megan, as they say, there's a blasted Megan, which roughly translates to less is more, I suppose. Less is more. Marsha. It a brand new sheer at a live stream show. Anyone who's looking back in this live stream. Amorach, no Aramorach, no Fibikilla, and tomorrow or the day after or whenever, feel free to ask any questions in the comments. Agus be ma sásta ma iirecht ceist agurt mar se mata ceist mata, excuse me, mata ceist agaí solas me mata ceist agaí hom na bich in Ivers na fáiti sorry ceistí raim. Shall law har céna cha bechs la Jerry Lenaren. We had a lovely day here in the Lenaren. We my doche in I was burnt yesterday. My pointing, my pointing, as we say in the Sire, much pointing for instead of sroom here, and in the Sire, so my pointing was burnt yesterday. Shimayal vi make Sochrich. I was at a funeral. We far bocht Kyle of Asasna. He died an islander from Innisfail. He died in England, and he's brought over. We suffered on in the funerals yesterday. As Hamas said, I went over to the champel. We don't say, so relic is the word for graveyard in Gaeilge in Irish, but we say champel because that's where the champel is. Champel Chiefine, temple. That's where St. Kevin's temple or church is. It's a ruin, so it's a temple or a champel. So that's what we say. So Hamas said ige champel and ige Sochrich. I went over. Sochrich is funeral. Sochrich. So I went over to the funeral yesterday. Agus visha skamalach armagin. So in the morning it was skamalach. It's cloudy. Marshal Gama said by my cart. Achin Harish Bejer Fenumat. Bejer Fenumat maybe after 20 minutes. No Martian or thereabouts. Hosning like scarche, shining. The sun started to come out and shine. Agus we ma shasta tiva more grian larger galore, fairly strong sunshine exposures. I was outside for about an hour and a half. No Martian. Vi ma on rabag doche. Agus ma thinking goharich ma thinking especially my nose. Ni hood if we jar, I'm looking at myself at cha, ni hood if we jar a chomorshana, you wouldn't notice that much grandma and doche. Vi, but I was. Rechi can near my mochirben, I wasn't out at all today. I want to imagine except in the morning on my show lights sunny. I was in Kylingberg. I went out with Sunny, my dog, and the baby, the toddler, in the pram this morning. But there was no, that was at around 9:30. So imagine, so the sun wouldn't be that strong in the morning. Mata reached Fekim Gold Cheshire. I see there's 6 people in the chat. So Mata and hashtag home if you have any questions for me. A native speaker from Ilanaren, native Irish speaker from the Iron Islands. If anyone has any questions, there's Red Pickman, hi. Jehuch, Red Pickman. The Sunungal Tugama. I hope you're keeping well, Red Pickman. Hope you're keeping well. The Sudam Gul Tugama. Agus Tam Shahar Kane, I'm doing very well. Kiss much of a rubag doge apart from burnt, but I'm okay. There's just Sebastian and Marta. What country are you from? Aidan, Public na Aidan, the Republic of Ireland. Aidan, I'm Irish. That's Aidan, I'm from Ireland. So, Kea Chapin, where are you from yourselves? Sebastian and Martha? Where are you from yourselves? Will Gaelic agree? Do you have Irish? Do you speak any Gaelic? Sas Kirka, Kunda Kirka, Gama. Rush, I guess Kunda no cheese. Did you intend to say country or county, I wonder? Anyway, it's nach ma Kate van Gate, I'm 100% Irish. We're Polish but living in Ireland. Oh, come on. Very good. A couple of focal Polish at all. I know a few words. I know a few Polish words. Duch. That's ghost. Duch, if I'm not mistaken. Duch in Irish means ink, actually. So, duch, I think, is the Polish word for ghost, if I'm not mistaken. And it means ink as in ink for that you'd write on a biro or a pen, duch. And gymnaki for fat, we say fata, meaning potato. I think it's a gymnaki. Gymnaki is the Polish word, is it, for potato? Mar Magalamu, if I'm not mistaken. Gymnaki, I think. Niels am more on folklore Polish. I don't know many other words. That's just a few random words. I thought some Polish. I thought some Czech, Naraja. Might have a few other words I need some. Durch itzy UIT. Are you Irish? Is Asaiden ma? Is nach ma? I am Irish. Is Asaiden ma? Keasuhain. It's Lee. It is Lee. I don't know how to say you're using anything. Where are you from yourself? Naraja. Yeah, Naraja. Yeah, Polish. Come on. Well, do you have any Gaelic, Irish, Sebastian and Martha? Do you speak any Gaelic, any Irish? Yeah, Tanlaw Harkane Bechslet, we have a lovely day here. Very sunny and mild. So Sulgamore. So there's Sebastian and no, we don't know Irish. That's not. I wish. Come on. Well, maybe someday, if you watch enough of my YouTube videos, my shorts, especially the short videos, I do lots of word of the day and Irish. Maybe after a while, maybe at this time next year, you might have decent enough Irish, decent enough Gaelic. Who knows? Beiges. There's I'm from Ireland too. Oh, come on. Unwell ein Gaeilge. Do you have any Irish? Do you speak any Irish? Red Pinkman, there's how many videos you have? Oh, ta blast. Galore. Fishan. I've lots of videos done now. That's galore shorts. I've done more shorts than longer videos. Galore. Need a Sam. Kaiga video, Bejer, my 50 videos, maybe 60 videos, Bejer. Need some. Ni made, I haven't counted. But the good amount. The slám ma Fishan Juntamanish. A bit. So a bit of Gaeilge. But the Rudbag Gaeilge. Bagan Gaeilge. Rudbag Gaeilge. Come I guess unwilche be branu with similar Netflix, no Disney, no Amazon. Are you watching anything interesting on Disney or Amazon or whatever, Netflix, RT, whatever, TG Cat? Any good shows to recommend to binge watch for me? Well, ein sra simul to be brand no ein laur, yeah. So there's Uncle Mick. Nile Kestam Holibe Nilach Jachirist, so Gama Tamacha Fechenslam or Wochelberg Bicha Kana Cile ba nó ar fad agus is má le sé a bheith géistecht. Ó go bhil dechuit Mac Uncle Mick. Dechuit Mac Uncle Mick. Hello, Uncle Mick son. Tá sun go tú go má, hope you're well. Tá sun go tú go má. Dúirt OK, slán Red Pigman. Bye, Red Pigman. Slán go fód. Bye for now. Dúirt Killian Morrissey, I love your video tips. Tá síma san éige. Ó go má, iontach. Mahu, Killian. Good, fair play to you. That's good. Come on. What part of Ireland are you from? Ilan Áran, the Aran Islands. Ilan Áran. Gaeltacht. Fear Gaeltacht. True Gaeltacht. But will I Kestella Gairam? Are you watching anything similar on the television, on any of the streaming sites, or reading any interesting books? Laura Simul, no Srani Simul, no Einrod Ma. Well, Einrod which of nan Mulla hum. Do you have any Mulla? Any multi hum? Any recommendations for me hum? Tá mé héine brano is tá mé brano Spraoi ar Netflix Department Q. That's our Netflix. Tá ché dá episode fecim. I've seen the first 2 episodes of Department Q ar Netflix. On Netflix, agus it's okay, it's decent. Marajara, as you might say, a sort of slow burner. It's grand, it's rather against Labrano, it's something to watch. Magalo, it's good enough, entertaining. The scale on, agus, there's a story, agus, it's a similar. Department Q on Netflix, if you have it, Netflix is Clor Sochmat, it's a decent show. That's what I'm watching at the moment. Not even chance when I have the chance. I will subscribe. It's Garamila Mad. Thank you for the subscription. Garamila Mad. Thank you very much. There's Josh and Rolo, me too. Glackham with the kind of free Department Q. I presume you're talking about Department Q. It's decent enough. From what I've seen so far. I'm only 2 episodes in, but it's few brand slow burner. Rupag ma lach Shield. It's smile Blachtere is their word for detective. Marsha is smile sra telefische Vanin Blachtere, no Kudulach, no Garthy, I like shows that involve, the detective work or the police force, the guards, the Garthy, the Polini police. Do you know any Spanish? No, Neil. I speak. There's some couple of focal. I know a few words. Age, only a few words. Neil more. Neil ain't Spanish. Muy bien. Hasta luego. Couple of them. I know a few other words and phrases. Age. There's some. So the Spanish word tuelle. I think it's the same as in Irish for towel. Tuelle. Marmaganamu, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the same pronunciation that the Spanish have for towel, as in Gaelic, tuelle. Tamakapa, I think. Nima Nanra, I'm not able to say. So Mata Kestelagri, if you have any more questions, I have like much commit to 40 at a timer. Let's see how much I have left on the timer. Shane Madella, so 6 more minutes left on the timer. Shane Madella. So Mata Kestelagri Rom, if you have any questions for me, I'll do my best to answer. Muyil Kest Agurch, Mata Kestelagri, if you have any questions. Well, Spanish atsa, it's Nisam, I don't know how to pronounce your username. Nisam Kyakhida, An bhfuil gaeilge ag cholochanne san livestream? Does everyone have Irish, have Gaelic, speak Irish, or speak Gaelic? All five of you. But when it's some while and I don't know what percentage of the audience of my subscribers. I have Chuchéad Shaska, is it 560 subscribers? No marsin at time I have roughly. So was a similar fan of making catered than gun subscribers the Gaeilge Cup of Beer to find out. Beijing a poll. I might do a poll if that's possible. I might no go YouTube. I'm new to YouTube, so I don't really know how to really. I've only started doing live streams a few weeks ago. Young my kid live stream. I get a couple of shots in the time. I'm new to the whole YouTube scene. So Beijing on a poll, Mass Fager. I might do a poll if there is such a thing on YouTube. But the King Caterdan gonna doing it Gaeilge Cup. What percentage of my audience, of my subscribers have speak Irish? What's a similar? It'd be interesting to find out. Well, Humsa, what's a similar Humsa be interesting for me anyway. King Caterdan, I'll could him my channel couldn't bang more in Gaeilge. I put a lot of emphasis Gaeilge on Irish, so that's my thing mar jara sinna morod Gaeilge churchan keen to promote Irish, and anyone that has Irish, a little bit of Irish, they want to improve. I'm trying to provide a resource for people, to get access to native Irish, because it's on YouTube. There's not really ní more on YouTubers Gaeilge hocha sé or YouTube. There's not many native YouTubers, native Irish speakers, Gaelic speakers on YouTube. A few maybe, but not many. So to my Gera, I want to kind of provide a resource for those people who are interested. There's Brian Murphy, Judge Brian Murphy, Judge Chara. Tá my journach noch da well any to journach you're not lead. I just my live stream I just decided to do a live stream for the crack, for the sake of it. Na crack. I didn't announce I was going to do a live stream or anything. Near ní main with us, ní main fogra us gur my live stream in. Kifanier bicycle or Kifanier bicycle gans in the soil, which I shouldn't. Well, sean not fai bicycle is sort focal race unto new roher. It's a relatively new word. It's a relatively new word, you see. So a lot of people kind of like phone, telly, instead of saying telefish, a lot of people just say telly. I could add a telly, could ask a telly. Could the telly turn on the television, or could ask the telly turn off the telly? But that's not bearlachas. Bearlachas is when you're literally translating something into the English form, if you will. That's just an English word, but it's not bearlachas. Bearlachas is different. It's when you're kind of literally translating something. That doesn't really make sense in Irish. Like, for example, like, crucha heart. You hear a lot of Gaelgory, the Dublin crowd. Anyway, ever can know some which I've like I don't want to be throwing shade at the Dublin Gaelgory, but often I'll see kind of they use bearlachas a lot. Tama crucha heart le good courge. I'm hanging around crucha heart, but that doesn't make any sense in Irish. So you see, for example, that's an example of bearlachas. It's different. Dúirt Cillian Morrissey mar ólamóidí cechéis féidir linn an teanga chun céin. Well, í láirt í láirt Johnníireachta í láirt le chalahan mas féidir make an effort to speak it. How can we, as learners, how can we promote the Irish language? Or well, it's just speaking it. That's on social media or with friends or your circle of friends, acquaintances. Going to the shop. I often say that the mangaile. Mar húpla bhfuil am an Galway, Tesco, no Duns, no Aldi, SuperValu, Fibica not Jerma. Oh, gur mad. I say thank you, and some of them then they would, oh yeah, false route. They might, some of them might have okay Irish, so Nivas had kindle Tagalia cup, so you would know who has Irish or what standard of Irish. So just by speaking it and just a little bit with circle of friends or even at the supermarket, we can just say gur mad or something like that. Dúirt Jack Vader is fear sin imún Jern much ruhar. John Cahill George ta Keshbeg agus beidir gohfuil sé freigar a tána hain. Okay, there's John Cahill. There's Uncle Mick Níl go leor gailgam mar an cam cafe tá má bhúne agus is fear gnóch chu learnart a réchi. Bhfuil níl mar an na line I don't have much time to be giving lessons. Tá má just in the live stream guided I just do a few live streams a week agus couple of shorts agus bedin then it's my most shoelite if I'm out walking I'll hold the camera the phone mar seo and my YouTube and my kind fee I'm sure my kind fee really that my journal information or YouTube like I might hold the camera when I'm out walking one-handed like this and the dog my sonny my dog he's out walking with me I'll just be talking yapping away for 10-15 minutes whatever and then I'll put that on YouTube but I don't really do much editing on it or anything like that, so it doesn't take much time. And live streams don't take that much time either. I don't really have to do that much editing or anything, so it's fairly easy enough. Just 20 to 30 minutes. The might about filmad catch that's about 20 minutes gone. So I'll do kind of my genumad injury time. I'll add 10 minutes of injury time to the live stream. So sin the genumad fáca, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, let's come up. Tá go leor díad Brian Murphy, Chigam gur mad, Claire Murphy, George. I'm Irish. Come on, Claire Murphy, just more hutch Claire Murphy. What county you're from? It says Cúnda na Gaillimhe. I'm from County Galway. Jack Vader, Tá faointas ná inis gur cechaí gur féidir linn mar óla muirí agus hosúirí ó sé riidir an tean gáilinn a chuir chun cín. Se, well, deachaí láirt, tá tú duna go maith deachaí láirt, you're doing well by just speaking Gaelic, speaking Irish, tá tú duna go maith deachaí láirt, seo, tá tú duna go maith. There's Jack Vader, tam eis chun brean ó a live stream seo go maith is má se chluiste was country what is that country holiday Brian Murphy bhí me go dtí bé me go dtí cearcar córa nacht tá sé dá chaúrach chun coppla focail a fecha suas go maith ionintach sé tá cearcar córa go maith. See, you said tá siad an chaúrach, so you should have so an hyphen fleshkeen is the Irish word for hyphen, so you put an hyphen fleshkeen then caurach. So that's a common mistake a lot of people make. They say on jazz instead of an jazz, so the hyphen on fleshkeen an jifracht, it makes a big difference. Anyway, sin cecht, that's a small little cecht. Anyway, There's Jack Vader. Is bralum bheith ag analís na dtíorfatíidir na canantí difriúla na bailí na bhíon muid caint se tá sé simú tá sé sin simú cinnte. Claire Murphy, what country you're from? Is Éireann go na Gaillimhe. John Cahill san Gaeltacht an dheartar haid nó George. Well, beidir na jam ógan is near chat hi. Maybe the younger people, they might say hi. Near and just in there. Find a merla near and hi. Even when I'm talking in English to people, I don't say hi. I say hello. Merla. So near hi in Gaelge na merla. I don't say it in Irish. I don't say hi in Irish nor in English. I say hello is George. Or just Mudachich. It's just Mudheap. Jabe. As I'm from Donegal. Oh, come on. Cunda Jess, Donegal, lovely county Donegal is. The Gaeltacht in freshen, the Galore Gaeltacht Donegal freshen. The drunk will make a meal mad as the Hijabre is more Hullerwood Fedger letter range. Osha, Gramad. Yep, kinship. Kinship. At in Durch Jack Vader. Spraoi go mórlumm an bainacht bailíar tú seit. Freisin, mar dearan seachaine gonacht seo in is siris gom. Se Jeffrey baile baile níar an opus. Baile níar an opus. Freisin féidir rá. Now, it's done cin sin a gobur. Gobur spáide, someone is doing spade work or up It a Jean, someone is working on the roof or doing a bit of work, whatever, they'll say, oh, baile yeart. Baile year, freshen, you can say that. Freshen, also. There's Jack Vader. Jack Vader said, Chushma, Chwalam, an Vannacht, hello, agus hi, weren't tachas, chudis mu, Diachich, no, well, Kiachai will too. Agus chun sa tá tú sinné go tíirech. Cechaí bhfuil tú sta. Beidir jam óga beidir jam óga near sa time. Maybe younger people might say hi. Ach níaran I don't. Tá me se rá hi an English le bhar hi. I'm too old to be saying hi. Like my Danish kedal new Thomas Chondátan is I'm up to date with all the comments. Se mata ein chamert tracht legaí cheiste legaí, like much Mr. Fakir timer. The chug no mat Fakir timer. If there's 5 minutes left in the timer, I said by my balilum, I'll be off. I'll be off in 5 minutes. Mas the sunny chap, sunny boo boo. This shadow sunny clichte. Oh, that'd be grúsacht, that'd be grúsacht. Grúsacht is growling. Grúsacht is growling. So lobby ag grúsacht. Don't be growling. Be good jazz. Be good jazz. Be nice. Mar se bhfuil é cheiste go thomhain. Oh, stunny. Mar bhfuil é cheiste. Bhfuil é cheiste go thomhain agus go sunny. Bhfuil é cheiste go thomhain agus sunny. Sunny stop. Bei sunny ag gur chuil sunny. Bei sé gur chuil S Ufadail. S.I. Ufadail Glushel ní go gaiid he'll be wanting to go for a you know what. Nís journey Meyerman Fuckle sin bei sé goil fian. If I say the Irish word for you know this he'll be going berserk. Nach mé go fian. Come on. Well, agus an bhfuil show fear agus an bhfuil seo fear chola me sé a bheith go leor am anna san am caite ústar ná go minic in is saoir. Sé a bheith sé bit tá sé sin fós tá sé sa gaint. Tá sé sin sa gaint fós. Tá sé sin sa gaint. That's still an idiom that's used. Thomas sup listen Tá ceiste gan much an gluiste agus sular an sifrate chaitere ó húchas agus chunne bhfuil géir staid tuntaige chanó té gin mar úpla le muinlí. Se húdin. Ach ní le annach a gaige bhá. Tá Tá mai ceap mar a rugmh nó tóigeamh ó thuchas gaige ó thuchasú. Tá sé an deach chuid rudaí áirit a rá an deach a rá mar tugam hain faoi dear a daine tá gail anmha cup ach nach gail go dí ó thuchas. Tugam faoi dear tugam mo chlúis tá man an idirghealú dhéanana to differentiate. Ach ní le rá. That's not to say that people can reach a very high level of fluency. But if you're not born mar ruguvu leis tá sé deach chuir bheith ar céithang, it's difficult to be 100%. There's Cillian mar sim kit an bailachas fear bon appetit a scailge. Sam, when is that my céite go lag on kaintchan, I'm sure there's an idiom or a way of saying it. Ban sultas, ban tainivas. To my kids go fuck like you man I kind of can take a second. I'm not able to think of a term for now. After my kids go word fuck on, I'm sure there is a word. There's Uncle Mick Branning Iyer is clisted to down. File go Joe's go Joe. Kin scale sunny. The sunny sausta. Noch a bubu jazz? What to sausta? A smile sunny my into a scribo and cha. Scribo cha. He likes it when you scratch here and cha. It a vroloch. On his chest. Smile session. Like ma? No, my chap a bit of skirtan. You might have a tick. So skirtan is the Irish word for tick. So he might have a little tick there. So bear as no vanch, I'll have to get that off Sunday. Skirtan, Neil skirtan gama, Neil say, been Lyme disease. Galra ufasach. Lyme disease is a serious enough disease from ticks. From skirtan for plural. There's Jack Vader. Kechwil to Tá sim gúil tú in the harbar in an trúna. So tá má har céin bach sa tí gur mad rá tá sin go tú hain go má. Tá sin go tú hain go má. I hope you're doing well fishing, Jack Vader. Well, sin tríchanúmad catching, so that's a 30-minute live stream in it. Sin tríchanúmad, so an timer churmas a timer sin. Mar se kama sunny hurtchamach a shulaid as cafe me on skirtan of I have to get that tick off him. Tá rud special to am le skirtan of I have a special Ulish is tool, special tool to get rid of ticks. Right, you kind of scoop in, it's going to chin pull marsin can ban it to then you pull. Tá se táhachtach gan a skirtan of varu, it's important not to kill the tick while you're doing it because the fan in the cluggan stit and cluggan off on the head can stay in lodged. So katu kasha both you don't kill it katu chimple martin scoop amach. Tam go haint takar mille ma tas fury come. There's John Cahill. Gormile ma das socht an saur oberta Janet chun an gaige chun cín gur mad John Cahill go mad sin chus Brian Murphy gur mad a chara. Well, gur míle ma go chulachine a lach part as a live stream agus Jerry Keshnaim. Thank you everyone that participated in the live stream that asked me questions. Jerry Keshnaim gur míle ma go the sunning my Tronona jazz chulachine. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Sinead Marsha, there's John Jack was slí incorporate arás gaige no ní smú gaige incorporate idahal well díach í lauert agus the yield a dhéana agus ein réigetá chochan cín más féidir le do chud cáirte nó gailta nó má bhaim mai go ige siop agus ceannacht bolín ige siop bit ar gur mí máidirráile san den it a fi chatar. I fa cum sin se sné mar se slán go fóil.